Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Good morning, dear students. How are you all? I hope you all will be fine and staying at home healthy. I am your social studies teacher of class 4 from PMS Girls 2. In previous class, we have started our lesson number 12 and the name of the chapter was Communication and Transport. The first part of the chapter we have covered in previous class and that was communication. Now in this class we will try to cover our next topic, that is transport. Do you know about the word transport means? So let me tell you that transport means carrying people and goods from one place to another. This is called transport. Transport is also a way of communication. For a good communication system in our country, make it possible for people and goods to be moved easily from one place to another. There are three main means of transport in our country. The main means of transport are by road, by air, and by water. They are also called roads, airways, shipping. So first we are going to discuss about the roads. Many years ago, there were no roads and people did not travel much. As the time passed, with the passage of time, they thought about moving from one place to another for different purposes. Then, with the passage of time, some routes became tracks and some routes became very busy highways. Routes mean a way which is traveled or passed. Now, track means a rough road or a path. Highway means a main road especially connecting to major towns or cities. Okay, dear students, in our history, the Roman Empire are the first people to build the roads, which helped them to move and extend their armies across their empire. When the first motor car was invented, there were very few well developed roads in the world. With time, with time, traffic and people increased. The roads are then constructing very strong and wide. The major roads were made of stones. Then later on, roads were surfaced with crushed stones and tar. Now there are many roads in all over the countries. Roads join all of our villages, towns, and cities. The government also built motorways to provide fast travel without the traffic jams. Motorway means a wide road for the fast traffic. In the north side of our country, the motorway network links all major roads. Then, for example, this motorway links with Islamabad with all the major cities, and the Makran Coastal Highway links Karachi to Gwadar. Nowadays, more and more people use bus transport system for traveling within the country because it is very cheaper than the flying and also faster than the railways. The other point is that Roads reach almost all remote corners of the country. Remote means an area separated or far away from the main centers of population. Okay, now the next we are going to discuss about railways. Railways, this is a picture of the railway, right? Okay, the trains carry goods and people from all over the country. We have in Pakistan passenger trains also and the goods trains also. Passenger trains carry passengers, mean the people who are traveling in a public or a private transport are called passengers. Okay, now what is the goods trains? Goods trains means the trains that are carrying different things only are called passengers. Sorry, good trains, right? Okay, some trains pull tankers, wagons, and which carry oil, petrol, and other liquids. Okay, Pakistan has a railway network of 11,881 kilometers. Okay, now let us discuss about another means of transport, that is airways. Airways means a route or a way that is followed by aeroplanes or aircrafts. This is also called by air transport. In the year of 1955, Pakistan started its own first airline, that is called PIA. This is the picture of PIA. PIA stands for Pakistan International Airlines. Today, PIA has more than 40 aircrafts. PIA also connects our country with Asia, Europe, North America, and the Middle East. There are 42 domestic airports in Pakistan. Domestic airport means those airports that handles the flights only within a country, because it has not that much facilities to handle the flights from outside of the country. Okay, in Pakistan there are 12 international airports. We have some names of the airports in Pakistan. Allama Iqbal International Airport, Benazir Bhutto International Airport, Jinnah International Airport, and Bacha Khan International Airport in Peshawar. Okay, now students, now it's a turn of another means of transport, that is shipping. It's mean by water transport. There are different kinds of boats which are using for the purpose of carrying things and people from one place to another. In earlier times, travel by sea was very common. Now ships are used mainly to transport goods and cargo such as grain, oil, and machinery. Pakistan's ships are run by the PNSC. Now, what is PNSC? PNSC stands for Pakistan National Shipping Corporation. Most of the ships are used for transporting different kinds of goods. In Pakistan, we have 3 large ports in our country. Number 1 is Karachi Port, number 2 is Gwadar Port, And number 3 is Muhammad bin Qasim Port. Okay, now at the end we have homework question, that is do work page 88 exercise C on book. Okay, now dear student, it's time to finish our lecture. Take care of yourself, stay home, stay healthy. Goodbye.